Right, so let's get into the main workout for our big moves, little moves. I have a collection of jars here for one of our exercises. I also have a deck of cards. And then over here, I also have a button-up shirt. So, and it's still on the hanger just to give me something to kind of work around. But you won't need this until later. So I'm just setting that off to the side right now. So we're gonna start with our screw cap. So I'm gonna take my cards and just kind of set them off to the side. So the focus here is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take lids off of every single one of these bottles. I'm gonna flip them over and set them down on the table. And then I'm going to grab those lids once I'm done taking them all off and put them back on. And so we'll do that for 45 seconds. So I just want you to stay focused. This round we'll do our right hand. Next round we'll do our left hand, which should be interesting. And I've just collected a bunch of bottles from around the house. I had an empty bottle of mouthwash. So it's one of those push lids. I've got a couple of different challenging lids to open, press down lids, and then just some regular ones. So, all right, guys, 45 seconds on the clock. And we're gonna get into this. Ready, set, go. Okay. 15 seconds and oh my goodness, that one pops up. Okay. Almost done taking all my lids off. Okay, and you have to put that last lid down before you put them all back on. And now hopefully you remember which lids go to which item. That was more than 45 seconds, but just keep going. Finish off your bottles if you haven't already. And I'm done. Okay. So now we're gonna move on to the first of our big moves. So we're gonna do pitching. We're gonna do 45 seconds on each side. So I'll show you what that's gonna look like. I want you to focus on getting good movement in the arm and nice safe movement in the shoulder. There shouldn't be any pain with this movement. So what you're gonna see for the arm, I want you to kind of rotate the shoulder back behind you. You're gonna let the arm travel back behind you, and then you're gonna rotate that hand back, getting ready for that imaginary throw, and then you're gonna lead with that elbow, extend through the hand, and then we'll come back to start. And as you're doing that, I want you to lift your front leg, that opposite leg that you're throwing with. So for me, I'm gonna start with my right hand, and I'm going to lead with that left leg, follow through with my throw, and I'm gonna try and do it all at the same time. So as I come forward, I should be releasing that throw. Okay? So 45 seconds on each side. I'm starting with my right hand, just because I'm right hand dominant. So, and if you have difficulties with your knees, maybe shortening up that lunge a little bit. Maybe you're just doing a small step. Okay, so you're not putting so much emphasis on that knee. For those of you taking a big step, remember to push through the heel of that front foot. We got 10 seconds on this side. And one more. Good. All right. Now for the tricky part. So we're gonna go to our left side, or your non-dominant side, whichever side that is for you. And we'll do 45 seconds. Ready? set, begin. Doing the best you can with your coordination on this side. So it's a good thing I don't have to throw anything right now. This would not be pretty. Just trying to get that same, there you go, that was a nice one. That was a good throw. Okay. Trying to let the chest open, letting that arm cock back, leading with your elbow, getting a nice big step here. Getting full extension through that arm. So notice that I'm not moving quickly, okay? This isn't about speed. It's about getting that full range of motion. Last one. All right, nice. Okay, so now we're gonna do jump shots and we'll do 45 seconds on each side. So if 45 seconds is turning out to be too much for you, you can always shorten it down to 30 seconds. This one is particularly demanding because we're gonna be jumping. And so I want you to make sure that you're landing nice and soft, really kind of landing back down into that squat. So when you push off, it's driving through the heels, pressing up through the ball of your foot, and then it should be the opposite to come back down. So your jumps should look like that, okay? So then we're just gonna we're gonna add in that jump shot. I had to think about it because I don't play basketball. And if this isn't correct, I'm sorry, I don't know. But that's my jump shot. So it's gonna look like this. Okay, I don't think that's right. I don't know, guys. Okay, 45 seconds on each side, pick an arm to lead with, and then you can switch it up on the other side. I just wanted to take a second to go over a modification for the jump shot. So for those of you who won't be jumping, what I want you to focus on is just getting a little bit of a squat, kind of push those hips back, and then you're coming up and giving me that good arm extension with that wrist flick. Ready, set, go. Nice and controlled on those landings, that's the hard part. Making sure you're breathing. That's 30 seconds for those of you who want to stop at 30. Four more seconds. 2, 1. Okay, other side. Ooh, okay. All right, so I'm gonna stand like this now. Ready, set, begin. So uncoordinated. Okay. Getting tired, all right. Those of you doing 30 seconds, you got 5 more seconds. I feel like my jump shots look really sad, but what are you gonna do? All right, that's it. Whew, catch your breath. Grab your cards. Okay, so just slide the bottles off to the side here. Give yourself plenty of space as you catch your breath. Okay. This is the last exercise in this group, and then you can take a water break. But always keep in mind, if you need to pause the video, you can just stop the video and take a break. The time frames are recommendations, so don't feel like you have to do the whole time. Whew, it's hard to exercise and talk at the same time. Okay. For this exercise, you're gonna take 8 cards and you're gonna lay them out on the table, flipping them over. This is part of the exercise. I want you to try and lay them out as nicely as you can. And then you're gonna go through and you're gonna flip them over. Okay, just one-handed. Okay. And then you're going to go back and flip them back over. And we'll just do this one time through with each hand. So it won't be timed. Okay, so then I've got them all over. I'm gonna stick them back on top of my pile here. Straighten them out. And then I'm gonna do my left hand. All right, so when you're ready, go ahead and grab your deck of cards and we'll get going. Ready, set, begin. 4 cards in a row. Ooh, okay, that's not pretty. All right, and then you're flipping them over. Oh, I did it backwards, oh well. I'm cheating, okay. And then flipping them back over. Oh gosh, okay. Okay, and then once you're done with that, you're gonna stack them back up. So take it at your own pace, but I'm just gonna kind of walk you through what I'm doing. So then now I'm left hand. And 4 cards in a row for 2 rows. 2 rows of 4. Ooh, okay. And then flipping them over, trying to keep them at least somewhat organized. Okay, and then flipping them back over once you're done. Only using that left hand. And that's it. All right, go ahead and pause the video, take your water break. All right guys, welcome back for round 2. So I'm gonna start back over here at my jar station. And remember, we're on left hand. So just gonna take all the lids off and then put all the lids back on. So ready, set, go. All right, once you have all the lids off, you can go ahead and put all the lids back on, making sure you're using that left hand. No cheating. All right, and I'm done. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the pitching. This time I'm gonna start on my left and then I'm gonna switch over to my right. So 45 seconds. When you're ready, set, go. Working on getting that chest open, pulling that elbow back, letting the hand cock before you get that full extension. Again, for that modification, you're just not taking as big of a step out, okay? Still trying to get that rotation and that good arm movement, good movement in the shoulder. We're at 30 seconds, guys, 15 more seconds. Making sure that you're pushing through that front heel to get back to standing. And that was 45 seconds, so go ahead and stop and set up on the other side. Doing our pitching, 45 seconds, and go. Really going for that good range of motion, getting some rotation in that upper torso to really help with that throw. And again, not a super fast movement here. Don't be putting a lot of strain on your elbow with too fast of a movement. Okay, nice and controlled. Really just going for those big moves. Getting that whole body involved. Got about 10 seconds. Last one. All right. So now into the jump shot. And I'm going to start on the left side for this one as well. And I'm going to time us for 45 seconds, but I'll let you know when we hit the 30-second mark for those of you who want to do 30 seconds. All right, this is where I lose my breath. Let's do this. And go. Nice and controlled on those landings. Coming up on 30 seconds. That was 30. Okay. Watching your mechanics as you're getting tired. And that's it, 45 seconds. Okay, other side. Ready, set, go. I think clearly I have no career in basketball here, guys. Halfway to that 30. Okay. My legs are on fire. 30 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Yes, we made it. Okay. I'm going to take a second to catch my breath. Okay. That gets your heart rate up. My goodness. All right, I'm making space for my cards here. And I'm going to start with my left hand again. So dealing out 8 cards, 4 in each row. Ready, set, go. Once you have them dealt, you're flipping them over. Just using that one hand. And then once you have them all flipped over, you're flipping them back over. And then once you're done with that, collect them all, place them back in the stack, and deal yourself out another 8, 2 rows of 4. Whoa, okay. So now I'm on my right hand. Once you have them dealt, flip them over. And then flip them back over. So you don't have to use playing cards. If you have any cards around your house, those will work. It doesn't need to be anything specific. All right, once you have them all flipped over, you can go ahead and stick them back in your stack and water break. So make sure that you're drinking water regularly. It's important to stay hydrated. Don't wait until you're thirsty, especially while you're working out. Just drink water at regular intervals. Okay, so we're into our next group of exercises. So let's see. I need my t-shirt, and I'm just gonna get the glass out of my way so I don't break anything. I think this one too. Okay. And then just need extra space for my fingers. Okay. All right. So our first exercise here is going to be buttons on the shirt. So I found a button-up shirt in my closet, and this is what I'll be using. We are going to do this one for time. So we'll do 45 seconds, button up the shirt, unbutton the shirt, and just keep going until I tell you to stop. Ready, set, and if you need to help your fingers doing a little bit of flicking to kind of get them going is a good tactic. Ready, set, go. About halfway, guys. Got about 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. That's it. All right. So go ahead and just place the shirt off to the side for right now. And then we're gonna go into our golf swing, and we'll do 45 seconds on each side. And so what I want you to focus on is the rotation of this movement. You're getting a little bit of pivoting in the hips, shifting from that back foot to the front foot as you're twisting, but also that you're getting good extension through those arms. So one of the things with the golf swing is that front arm is pretty straight through most of your swing. So go ahead and grab your fake golf club. I'll put 45 seconds and ready, set, go. Rotating back, keeping that back arm or that front arm nice and straight, keeping your head down towards the imaginary ball, swinging through, and then coming up all the way. Okay, resetting here in the center, up and swing through. And if you notice, I'm not keeping my head down because I'm a terrible golfer. All right. I like to always start in the center. Good. And you can take your time on this. Okay, slow it down. There isn't an actual ball, so speed is not an issue. And that was 45 seconds. So let's go ahead and set up on the other side. Okay, so this is now my right arm is my front arm. Okay, so I'm gonna keep that nice and straight, and 45 seconds, ready, set, go. Nice and straight with that right arm. Oh, this is awkward. Okay, setting up in the center, nice and straight. Okay, that was a hole in the one, by the way. Okay, ready, swinging that arm back, yeah. Okay, starting in the center, arm nice and straight, swinging through. That was terrible. All right. So, and I apologize now, I think I'm hitting my mic, so there might be a lot of weird popping noises. It could also be my spine, I'm not sure. All right. Okay. And that was 45 seconds. Go ahead and relax. Okay, so the next exercise I'm calling the gymnast finale. I'm gonna have you essentially do a reverse lunge, and as you step back, your arms are gonna come up like you're saying ta-da. Okay, so ready? So it's gonna look like this, okay? Stepping back, ta-da. Okay, this is old school gymnast finale. They don't let gymnasts do this anymore. So we'll do Just make sure you're stepping back with the same foot each time. We'll do 45 seconds on one side, and then we'll switch to the other leg and do it for 45 seconds on the other side. If you have knee issues here, just shorten up that back step, okay? So ready, set, go. Stepping back, ta-da! Like you just finished a tumble routine and you are super proud. Hi-ya! Right? Stick that back foot, arms nice and high, fingers up towards the ceiling, nice and straight with those arms. When you come back to standing, you're driving through that front heel, squeezing in that glute to come back to center. Belly button in nice and tight. Really sticking that landing. And that's 45 seconds. And so we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. Ready, set, go. Ta-da! This feels a little different. Ta-da! Okay. Okay. Losing my balance. I'd get fewer points on that one, like a 7 out of 10. Okay. 30 seconds, guys. Looking good. Really making sure you've got those arms nice and straight, fingers up overhead. Last one. Ta-da! Okay. Spirit fingers. No, I'm just joking. Okay. Speaking of spirit fingers, if I can talk. Okay. So the last one in this group of exercises is the finger drum. So we'll go 45 seconds. I'm going to have you go from thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky. So you're working your way out, and then pinky, ring, middle, index, thumb, working your way back in. And you can take this at your own pace, but the idea is that you're going nice and fast. A lot prettier than that. Okay. All right, ready? Set, begin. So try not to cheat here, guys. Really focus on getting all of those fingers involved. And I'm actually gonna turn my attention to my left hand because it's not as coordinated. My right hand's fine, but that left ring finger doesn't want to do anything. So if you're having a really hard time with this one, just focus on one hand for this first round, and we'll do the other hand for the second round. And 3, 2, 1. All right. Shake it out. Go ahead and grab some water, and then grab your button shirt because we're going to go back into round 2 for this group of exercises. All right. So I have my shirt here. 45 seconds buttoning and unbuttoning the shirt. Ready, set, go. I only got through one buttoning up and one unbuttoning last time. I'm gonna try and get through 2 this time. Faster, faster, come on, you can do it. Focus. It's a small movement, guys, but it's very important, and it can get difficult to do. So practice makes perfect. 15 seconds. Hurry. I'm not gonna beat my record. Oh no, I got stuck. Okay. 5 seconds. Gonna have to work on this. Okay. Okay, that's it. I think I did worse that time around. Okay. So back to the golf swing. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna do the left side first. just to get the awkwardness out of the way. All right, 45 seconds. Ready, set, go. Really straightening out that front arm, that leading arm. Trying not to move your head if you're any good at this game, which I'm not. Okay. Really making sure that you get good rotation in the body. Nice and straight with that front arm. Okay. And again, I'm going fast, but you don't have to. I'm just going fast because it helps me with my coordination. All right. I gotta work on my golf swing, guys. Okay, especially on this left side, it's terrible. Okay, last one. Hole in one. Okay. All right, other side. Yeah, right. I'm just lucky if I get close to par. Okay. Ready, set, begin. Straight arm in that front. Okay. That might not have been that bad. Okay. Yeah, that was a good one. All right. Ready to go out to golf. Oh, that was terrible. I messed myself up. I gotta concentrate, guys. Okay. We're more than halfway. Got about 15 seconds. What I really want is for you to get that rotation in the chest and shoulders, okay? Get a little pivot in the hips. Make sure you're keeping that lead arm nice and straight. And that was 45 seconds. On to our gymnast finale. Okay, ready? Set. Begin. Stepping back. Arms nice and high. Nice strong stick with that back foot. Ta-da! 10 points. Okay. I don't even know how they score gymnastics anymore. I used to watch it when I was younger, but I don't watch it so much anymore. Focusing on that front leg to come back to center. Nice and strong through the core, through this whole motion. I want it nice and controlled. Finding that balance. Nice and straight up with those arms. Careful that you're not leaning back through the spine, okay? That was 45 seconds. And let's go ahead and switch sides. This is the side with a little less balance here. All right. Just gonna focus a little bit harder on my mechanics as I fall over. Okay, belly button in nice and tight. Nice and controlled into that back step. Arms nice and straight. Fingers up towards the ceiling. Okay, 5 seconds. And we'll say 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, finger drums. So if you did one hand the last time, do the other hand this time. Otherwise, I'm gonna try and do both again, just to get it out of the way. But again, I'm gonna focus on my left hand because my left hand is not as coordinated. Ready, set, go. Thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky, ring, middle, index, thumb. Oh, I'm concentrating this time. It looks so much better. All right. I spoke too soon. Halfway, guys. Focus on those fingers. Make them do what you want them to do. Purposeful movement here. Three, 2, 1. All right, yay. Okay. All right, Good job, guys. That was the main workout for our big moves, little moves. And join us for the next video, which will be core. Okay.